What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Another day, another update on Project SPL. Picking up where we left off last. Just is start getting the shell built in there. There's only one layer on the back wall. The side walls are all, for the most part, finished. The roof is finished. My angles, I don't know what I'm gonna do with those yet. But for right now, try and take some recommendations that I agree with y'all. Last video was so long. I'm sorry, guys. I didn't realize it was going to get that long. 40 minutes of me just almost blabbering the whole time. So this video, we're going to try and keep it short, better updates, better time lapses. So real quick, just going to tell you, this is what I'm doing today. Starting with this front piece, I got the floor where I got to get in here and do a lot of little nitpick and detail work. It might not be that interesting, but I'm going to show it anyway. So I'm going to try and shut up, set the camera up, let it do some time lapse, and y'all watch what I'm doing to fill this floor in. Yeah, hopefully enjoy this time lapse. Hopefully I get it right. I'm going to shut up now. Stay tuned. All right, a lot of time-lapse footage for you. So you can see, got all my spray foam done around the edges, help seal that off because a lot of foam still to get poured behind these walls. Got my last two layers in here on the floor. So the floor is full thickness now. If you can see right here, we got a lot of wood stacked up. And keep in mind, there's another 4 layers underneath all that down here in between the wheel wells. So this floor is super thick. I want to take a second to show you something. I think you're going to be able to pick this up on camera. Right now, you might be able to hear my voice echoing a little bit because we've got a full shell. So I want to show you something where basically the walls, the sides, the roof, the floor, all that's done. Now keep in mind, the side walls still got to get a bunch of foam behind them because up here, remember, it tapers off. So there's one piece down here, like 16 inches up, it's 4 layers thick. And then as it goes higher, it slowly tapers off from 4 layers thick to 3 layers thick to 2 to 1 up at the very tippity top. So that's where I'm really going to rely on that foam to get in this top curve, get behind there and fill that in. So I'm going to show you the back wall, which is now just a few pieces. There's 2 small pieces, 1 big piece, pieced together. I'm gonna get in here. This next step I'm doing is cutting the interior pieces that's gonna slide in here. But this back wall right now is 1 layer thick. It's all glued together, but I want you to see if you can hear this. I'm hoping you can pick that resonance, that echo up on camera and hear that dong, dong. Well, now I'm gonna hit the floor and I want you to try and listen and we'll see if you can hear the difference. It's just thud, thud. No vibration, no resonance. It is rock solid, just complete thud. The roof, the roof is now 4 layers thick, plus 2 kind of half pieces pieced between the roof braces. So 4 to 5 layers, however you consider it. But there's gaps up in the very top of that as well. It's all gonna get poured with foam from the outside, and that's gonna get filled in. But the roof right now, thud. It's already rock solid. The sidewalls. Thud. Now the very top, the pitch changes a little bit, but it's still already pretty solid, especially considering it's gusseted all the way around, everything's attached. But I'm really hoping you can hear that dong, that echo, that resonance. So you can tell the difference between 1 layer and 4 layers, or as the bottom goes, the bottom's right now is technically 8 layers thick down the middle. That's pretty thick. And so that's it. Just wanted to see if y'all could hear that real quick. Back to cutting and working I go. Alright guys, that's it for the night. I got a phone call just a second ago. I gotta go pick up my daughters. It's almost 8 o'clock, so I gotta get out of here. But as you can see, hopefully notice a lot of back and forth test fitting to get this interior piece in. If you've never done something from scratch, like a build this big, keep in mind every single piece of this was measured and cut from scratch. There's no generic box design here. Matter of fact, there was no box design at all. Nothing put on paper ahead of time. So it was literally start putting wood in, measure, cut, test fit, cut, hope it fits, okay, screw it down. So yeah, so that piece was a lot of back and forth. My angles, nothing is in here exactly perfect. The box is a little out of square, and that's fine. We're not gonna worry about that. And I'll even show you, you'll see some slight gaps down in that corner. There's a big old gap on this side where it's a little cockeyed. I don't care, all that's gonna come back, gonna get filled in later. It's gonna be fine. So, let's take a little walk outside. That's most of the work I put in here today. You can see the little pieces here at the floor, slight step up here, just what I want. This is where the loading wall is going to start, here to here in the interior. So that's where I'm going to start building this in, testing and tuning. Once I get that loading wall built in how I want it, this edge here is where my beauty piece is going to start. And that's going to come up smooth with this and this. I'm not worried about that tiny gap right there. That'll get filled in later. Hopefully all my cheap great stuff expanded foam fills all this in. Mainly it's just here just to seal that, because what little bit of gap is open back there, that I'm gonna be pouring in stuff from the roof coming down, filling all that up. But yeah, for the most part, other than filling in my slight gaps around there, this is done. The interior is now finished. No more work inside after I fill those gaps. Back around to the back. Now one thing I know, nothing I can do about that right now, I'll show you too, where I got some screw heads sticking out. It's a funny story, when I bought screws, they didn't have the exact size I wanted, so I had to go a little bit bigger to get the big bucket that I wanted, the big box, not bucket, the big box I wanted, and now I'm having issues like that. No sweat. When I get back here, all I gotta do is let all that glue dry, but when I get back to working on it, I'll just hop inside real quick, back all them screws out, jump back here, because this is where I'm gonna add more thickness. Inside is done. I won't be adding any more layers in there. Everything else will be added back here. Like I said before, I only need, again, this piece is still, it's still loose, just kind of chilling in here until I get back and start boxing this out to finish it. But I only need about 12.5 inches in here, 13 tops to fit the banks I need, because I'm doing 5-cell banks. I've got way more than that, so this is gonna get built back to finish off the back enclosure. As of right now, it's 2 layers. I don't know how thick I'm gonna go. I'm just gonna keep layering up till I feel like it's strong enough. That's it. This is where we're gonna stop here for tonight. Next time I jump back on camera, it will be getting back here. I'll be coming back here, doing the little details. I'm gonna finish boxing this off, get this piece attached, boxing around the filler neck, get that finished up, and then adding layers here to add my rear strength. My 2-part foam, I'm almost out of it. There's hardly any left in here, so I'm not even gonna mess with it. Already got more on order. Supposed to be here the end of the week. Tonight is Wednesday night, so I might actually have the 2-part foam tomorrow. I'll have to check tracking. So I'll be here tomorrow, Friday, just in time for me to get that in. If nothing else, I'll get in here over the weekend, get the pouring foam in there. I know several guys have wanted me to show that on camera. With the places I'm pouring foam, there's not really much to see. You're literally gonna see me pour foam in a bucket and pour it into a hole, and that's it. There's no way to get in there and see it. The only thing I can do is do a test batch for y'all. If I just take a random bag or something, pour some in, do a time lapse maybe on that, show y'all what happens. I might do that for y'all. I'll weigh some foam. You know, this stuff's expensive. If you never looked it up, uscomposites.com, 16-pound foam. Go look that stuff up, see how expensive it is. It is not cheap at all. But right now, I know the current foam I got in there is up to about here. It's just a little bit past the glass. So I'm hoping the little bit of gap I got left to fill, hoping one more big batch. Yeah, that's it you see right there on that cart. Hoping one more big batch of that will help fill that up, because that's about all I got left to fill up with foam off the top of my head. That and what little bit of gaps left in the roof. But this is it. I'm ending the video for tonight. I'm gonna take this home, look at this footage. If there's enough footage here, I might go ahead and upload it. Get y'all out a little short update of finishing the inside of the box. So anyway, just in case I finish it tonight, I'll go ahead and throw an ending here. Remember, if you like what we're doing on the channel, click that thumbs up button, like, subscribe, share with your friends. If there ain't enough footage, you'll just see me check in again tomorrow or something. So anyway, guys, till next time, I will see y'all then.